Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Today I have a rotisserie chicken and I thought it would be fun to share 4 super easy, delectable, tasty recipes that I can put together with just a few ingredients each. Each recipe is gonna come in under 500 calories with a whopping 40 to 60 grams of protein each, and some of them even have between 12 to 22 grams of fiber. So let's get cooking. The very first step for all my recipes is obviously to shred my rotisserie chicken. Rotisserie chicken is awesome if you are on any kind of health and wellness journey because once you shred this, it stores really well in the refrigerator and you can take it out and use it for whatever recipe you have in mind. For my very first rotisserie chicken recipe, I'm going to make buffalo sliders. So each of my recipes today are going to use 4 ounces of shredded rotisserie chicken. I'm going to, in a bowl, combine 4 ounces of my shredded chicken with, for my buffalo sliders, 2 tablespoons of buffalo sauce. I'm also going to use 1 tablespoon of this blue cheese yogurt dip. I like this brand because I really save on calories. And then I'm going to put 1/4 cup of blue cheese crumbles. I am also going to add 2 tablespoons of diced green onions. I'm gonna mix that really well, and once everything is combined in an oven-safe dish, I am going to open up 2 of these Hero Hawaiian roll sliders. I really love Hero products because of the macros. You get low-calorie products with high protein and high fiber, and the taste, honestly, is very comparable to the real stuff. So I'm gonna use 2 of these rolls. They're gonna be 120 calories, with 8 grams of protein and 22 grams of fiber. I'm gonna throw these in the oven at 350 degrees for just 5 minutes because everything's cooked. I'm just heating it through. And my buffalo sliders come in at 495 calories with 45 grams of protein and 22 grams of fiber. For my second rotisserie recipe, I am making a barbecue chicken pizza. Again, I am using 4 ounces of my shredded rotisserie chicken. For my pizza crust, I am using this pizza crust that I found at my store. It's from the brand Golden Home, and this is plant-based protein. 1 pizza crust is 120 calories with 1 gram of fiber and 18 grams of protein. So on an oven-safe dish, I'm going to go ahead and lay 1 of these pizza crusts down. It's a barbecue chicken pizza, so my sauce is actually gonna be barbecue sauce. I like to use this brand, G. Hughes Smokehouse, because all of their products are sugar-free, so you really save on sugar and calories. So I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of this barbecue sauce. I'm gonna spread that on my pizza crust. After I do that, I am going to go ahead and sprinkle on my 4 ounces of shredded chicken. And then I'm going to also spread 1 ounce of shredded cheese. And just for fun, I'm also going to sprinkle some diced green onions just for color and additional flavor. Typically, I like to use a red onion, but I didn't have one on hand. My barbecue chicken high protein pizza comes in at 440 calories with 54 grams of protein. I do only get 1 gram of fiber, so this is the kind of day if you're having this meal, you want to get your fiber, during breakfast or during dinner. Still, super, super yummy recipe. For my third rotisserie chicken recipe, I am making a delicious warm soup. I'm making a chicken white bean soup. Again, I'm using my shredded rotisserie chicken. This recipe actually makes 2 servings, one that I can have right away and the other I can pack for lunch. Now, so that means I'm gonna be using 8 ounces of shredded chicken for this recipe. I am also going to be adding 3 cups of chicken bone broth. If you know me well, you know that I love the Keto and Fire brand. Keto and Fire, will you please sponsor me already? If you don't, it's okay, I'm still gonna buy your products. But Keto and Fire chicken bone broth, what I love about this brand is that you get 17 grams of fiber in 17 ounces. Again, I'm using 3 cups of this broth. I am adding all of this to 1 pot. I'm gonna heat everything through and my soup is ready. So 8 ounces of rotisserie chicken, 3 cups of chicken bone broth. I'm going to add 8 ounces of chopped spinach. I'm gonna add 1 whole can of white kidney beans. I'm gonna get a lot of fiber in this recipe. And then I'm gonna season it with salt, pepper, and just a little garlic powder. Once I put that all in a pot and I let it all cook through and just, really let the flavors come together, my chicken and white bean soup comes out. You get 2 servings. So this is for 1 serving, 517 calories with a whopping 62 grams of protein. And I am also getting 12 grams of fiber. Really hearty and yummy, delicious meal. For my final rotisserie chicken recipe, I am putting together a chicken quesadilla. But you know that I'm gonna up the protein. So what you need is a good tortilla. Again, I love Hero products. They are pricey, but the macros to me are great. 1 tortilla is gonna be 80 calories, 16 grams of fiber, 7 grams of protein. So in an oven-safe dish, I'm gonna lay 1 tortilla. I'm going to spread 4 ounces of my shredded chicken and 1 ounce of shredded cheese. I'm going to spray a little avocado oil on that once I close it up and put it in the oven, 350, again, for 5 minutes, because I'm just heating everything through and letting the cheese melt. Everything is already cooked. Once my quesadilla comes out, I need to really amp the protein. So the way I'm gonna do that is by making a salsa dip. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use half a cup of Greek yogurt, plain flavor, and I'm gonna mix that with 2 tablespoons of salsa. That's gonna give me a high protein dip that I can dip my quesadilla into and really pack in the protein that way. My high protein chicken quesadilla recipe comes out to 445 calories with 52 grams of protein and 16 grams of fiber. So these meals, again, super easy to put together with just a few ingredients each. A lot of these you can meal prep in advance. They refrigerate well, and that way you have lunch ready for the next day. But if you give any of these a try, be sure to tell me in the comments which one you absolutely loved, or what is a way that you use rotisserie chicken for your meal planning. If you're here for the first time, my name is Grace. I've been on a weight loss transformation for the past year. I have lost over 60 pounds, and I am on a quest to really make eating more interesting for myself, because my weight loss journey continues. I am not done. I am still actively losing weight. I need to make sure that I keep my meal planning interesting and exciting. Otherwise, the diet burnout does kick in. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel, hit the like, turn on your notifications, and thanks again for being here. Make sure to come back. Don't forget, let's keep losing. Bye.